Let's go, guys. How's it going, everybody? We're back with another stream. I told you guys I'd be live streaming every single day, and I'm keeping my promise. It's 11:34 p.m. right here in Florida, and I've made it. I thought I wasn't gonna make it today, but I made it happen. I want to try to stream for at least 30 minutes every day. Hopefully today will go for a little longer. I got a lot of things I want to look into with you guys. Thanks everyone for hopping in. I gotta update the stream thumbnail. I have to figure out a better way to like update the stream before I go live. I think I have to start scheduling them, but let's get into this. How you guys doing today? Let's give it a little bit of time for people to start joining the live. I'm gonna update the stream thumbnail. Is this the one? This one works, but I want the one with the suit. This one. Let's go. Chat right here on the left. Change the song. Wait. We're in CEO mode right now, guys. No distractions at all. We're gonna be grinding today. Vibe coding with Opus 5. Before we go into it, I want to take a look at some things I saw on Twitter. I always like to go over those things in the beginning of the live, the latest news in the AI space. And that's what I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. So first of all, I saw a post from Tariq, or actually it was more like a comment he made about gaming and vibe coding. And I thought that was really interesting. So this guy here mentioned if you put this game on the App Store in 2012, and this video here of this person that vibe coded a No Border game kind of went viral. And this guy was commenting on it, right? He said that like back in 2012, you could have made like 5 to 10 million with a game like this over the span of its lifetime. But that now, you know, that economy is kind of going to zero. And Tariq from the Claude team, he said that that's not true. And he said games have been demand constrained for a while now. The success of a mobile game is actually mostly about the in-game economy and monetization, and that is exactly what we have built with Bear Out. Let me open this. Bear Out the Vercel. This is one of the games that I've built, and we're gonna launch this on the App Store. And so this game has like a whole economy system. It has like diamonds that you can get, coins, money, and you can buy those things with in-app purchases, right? So hopefully we'll make some money with this. Based on what Tariq is saying, it seems like it's doable. He said, if I were making a mobile game today, I would probably set up an economy and let Opus run all the A/B tests, brainstorm with it each morning, and have it implement and try new ones. So we're definitely gonna implement that as well on Bear Out. If you're new here, my goal is to build 100 apps and release them. So far we have artificialwatch.com. This one lets you know whenever a new AI model drops. So you just put your email in here and it will notify you via email or Chrome browser notification. And also there are paid plans for SMS and calls, which this essentially just covers the cost of sending you SMS messages whenever a new model comes out, and giving you a call as well. So if you always want to be on top of like the latest AI models that come out, this is a great tool for that. Then I also have markstudios.com, which is my agency, and we're working on the apps on No Sleep Lab. So No Sleep Lab is basically like the brand behind all the apps I'm going to be launching, and I already have a bunch of them built out, but as you can see, it doesn't look super nice. A lot of them are like, they were vibe coded with like Opus 4.6 a while back, so they need to be improved now with Opus 5. And that's what we're doing. We're taking one at a time. Vercel is essentially ready to put on the App Store. Artificial Watch is completely built out. What else do we got? We were working on Watchdog last time, and I want to continue working on that. On yesterday's stream, we also built like a couple of games. One of them, I made it live, and it's called Crossy Hop, and you can actually play this. We were playing it on the stream yesterday. The only problem that Opus got wrong was the chicken walks backwards. So this is kind of like our mascot now, is the backwards chicken. I got 83 as my best score on this game, but someone named Hey Tom got an 86. I was trying to beat it yesterday, or actually today I was playing it, trying to beat it, but I was not able to get past that 86. But I think I'm getting pretty good at it. There are a few bugs that I've noticed, like, and they're mostly like visual, like the lily pads are kind of hard to see and you don't really know if you're on top of one or not. And same thing with the wood logs. I don't really want to spend much time like improving this game much further, but it is just like a fun game to play, to be honest. I used to be addicted to this game, and the fact that Opus like essentially one-shotted this is super impressive. I'm locked in right now, and I just died because I said I'm locked in. But anyways, if you want to play this, crossyhop.vercel.app. Let's take a quick look at the channel and see if there's anyone even watching us. We also have another app that we've built. It's the stream count. I should probably put this on my GitHub if people want to see this, but essentially just checks my stream and lets me know how many people are watching across all the platforms. Unfortunately, X doesn't let me know like how many people are watching the stream. It just tells me the total amount of views, which is fine, but we got 3 people on YouTube right now at 11:41 p.m. Let's go. And yeah, guys, let me take a look. If you guys are watching this right now, leave a like, comment below. I want to chat with you guys throughout the stream, and I want to start vibe coding right now. I got 2 Claude Max subscriptions, so I'm ready to burn through these tokens. For some reason, the stream didn't get the thumbnail that I put on it, so let me upload the thumbnail again. There you go. There you go. And now let's why is this like gray? There you go. Everything sounds good. All right, we're doing good. All right, guys, let's open the terminal here. And let's start our vibe coding session. First thing we're gonna launch is we're gonna launch a Claude session and open a few different tabs here. Right here, we want to open one down here. Why is it not opening it? Oh, there you go. All right, let's launch like 4 Claudes right here. And we're gonna put these guys to work. Okay, so the first one that I want to take a look at is Watchdog. We had an agent working on improving it, but I don't think the app that I have running here is the improved version. Like, look, this is how it looks right now. Let's quit this and let's talk to one of these agents to work on that. So let me go into that folder. CD macOS. What is it? ls cd. Is it macOS apps? Yeah, macOS apps. There we go. And now we're gonna cd into Watchdog. Look at all these macOS apps we got. cd Watchdog. Boom. All right, we're in. Now we can launch Claude in here. I need you to conduct an in-depth review of the Watchdog app and determine if it's ready to release on the App Store, or if we need to make additional adjustments to it to make sure it's ready to upload it to the App Store. If we need to build a landing page for it, privacy policy pages, terms of service pages, or anything else, I want you to work on that. Make sure that you do absolutely everything that's necessary to be done with this application to make it fully ready to deploy to the App Store, including the in-app purchases, all the privacy policy checks to make sure that we're following all of the policy checks or the policies from the App Store, and everything else necessary to make sure this is fully ready to deploy. All right, we got 2 people in the chat. Cat 1543 said, "What's the name of the ADE you're using?" So this right here is CMUX. Okay, let me show you guys. CMUX. It's an open source IDE. Let me open the open source page here from CMUX on GitHub. Take a look. It's an open source ghosty based terminal, I guess is what are you called? Yeah, macOS terminal with vertical tabs and notifications for AI coding agents. So this is what I've been using. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it does lag a few times. It's not the best. This is like completely free, and it's, you know, taken care by the community. They upload it quite often. Like, look at this. It got updated 3 hours ago, but it still has a lot of bugs for some reason. And so I might update my IDE. I've been looking into some other options, but as of now, I've been using this and it's been fine. Let's submit this prompt right here. We also got David Kang. He said, "Yo, I think I saw you in Max Blade's chat a few days ago." Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I watch Max. I watch pretty much all the guys in the vibe coding space, you know, that have been live streaming. So I'm always around in the chats and trying to connect with the community, because I'm honestly really passionate about vibe coding, about artificial intelligence, and I recently started live streaming, and I just want to build, you know, a community around vibe coding. He said, "Low-key, I thought you would be using BridgeMind for your vibe coding process." Yes, I want to get BridgeMind. I was like in the Discord talking to some other guys in the BridgeMind Discord, and some of them were like saying that I should try some other free options first. I don't know. I've had BridgeMind before, and I think there has been a lot of updates to it. I had some bug issues with BridgeMind in the past, but it's been a really long time, and I think that Matt has been putting in a lot of work into it, and I want to try it again. I just had such a busy day today and yesterday with the Opus 5 coming out. I didn't have time to like set up a new IDE for me to work on, but I definitely want to start working on using it. I actually have it open right here. I guess I could just use it. Yeah, let's give this a try. Let's try using BridgeMind today. Let's see how that goes. So we'll keep this one running here. I'll close these other. Oh, you see the problem with CMUX? Like, I meant to close one single tab and it crashed. Look at that. So like this right here is already a reason to switch out of CMUX and go use some other IDE, I guess. David King said, "You reckon you would use BridgeMind or CNVS if you did end up paying for one?" Yeah. But like, look, this is, you know, this keeps crashing on me. I think I'm gonna have to use something else. Like, let's try BridgeMind today and see how it goes. So let me exit this and let's go into the directory for the Watchdog project. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to do that. Wait, let's try again. Developer, macOS, where is it? macOS, and now Watchdog, and then let's launch Claude in here. Oh, you see, I don't have it set up in here to just launch Claude. I need to, I need to type the whole thing, which I don't really like having to type this much. Skip permissions. Is that how you do it? Yeah. And let's try to open a new tab in here. Terminal workspace needs basic. Oh, you see, I'm gonna have to upgrade to use multiple tabs. And it seems like there's a new update. Okay, let's update this. But yeah, CMUX is basically unusable. Like it literally just crashed on me. I can't deal with like these crashes, you know, when I'm in the middle of like a vibe coding session. It's just not nice at all. This right here didn't take me back into the directory I was in, which is also another problem. I think I have to go into ZHS, right? That is what it's called. Or ZHS terminal. How to go into ZSH. Let's look into this. Open your terminal and run this command. Okay, let's try that here. Password. No changes. Okay, that didn't work. Spotlight terminal. Your terminal already uses ZSH as a default. Yeah, but for some reason inside BridgeMind is not using that as a default. Oh, it is. Then why can't I just launch Claude like this? Let's try to fix that. I want to be able to just launch Claude by just typing C in the terminal, just the letter C. I can do this when I'm using CMUX, but inside BridgeMind and Bridge Space, I'm unable to do it. Can you fix that? How's the music? Is it too loud? All right, it's checking. So it seems like I'm gonna have to upgrade to the paid plan, which I'm fine. I could do that. Let's get the, so basic gives me bridge space, multi-agent swarms, email support. Pro gives me everything in basic: bridge memory, bridge MCP, bridge code, premium skills, priority support. I don't think I need all of that. Everything in pro, highest AI. Yeah, let's go with the basic. Let me pull this over here and upgrade. We're gonna get BridgeMind, guys. And I'm pretty sure I signed up to the affiliate program, so I might as well just shout this out, right? Look at this, I got a promo code as well, 20% off. Damn. Okay, let's copy this link and put it in the description of the video, of the live stream. We got nothing in the description. That's crazy. Try what would you call this? Is it like a, what is bridge space actually called? Is it an IDE or is it like a harness? BridgeMind.ai, is that the website? BridgeMind is a complete vibe coding ecosystem. That's what he calls it. Workspace. Okay, so we'll call it that. Vibe coding workspace. Try out my what would we call this? The vibe coding workspace I'm using. Harness. Boom. Let's also update the subscription with some more stuff, like what we had here. Let's put the name here, Bridge Space or BridgeMind. BridgeMind. There you go. W. All right, this should be good. So if you guys want to try it out, I mean, I got this affiliate link and it gives you 20% off. So the code is right here. All right, just subscribe to it. Hopefully this will be better than using CMUX. Matt, I'm your client now. All right, so why is it not updating? Okay, we got some more comments. Music is good. Music is a vibe. Which app are you using for speech to text? I'm using Spokenly. Spokenly is the app I use for speech to text. Nice to catch you. I think I saw you a few days ago. Hell yeah, dude. Welcome to the stream. Mike is making stuff. King Social Media said ADE, Agentic Development Environment. Oh, I see. What were you using before BridgeMind? Warp? No, I was using CMUX. All right, so fixed. Now let's test this out. Let's type C. Boom, there you go. So I can launch now, just typing C. What is this? Ready when you are. All right, let's try this. Oh, wow. BridgeMind has changed so much since I tried it last time. I'm gonna have to get more used to working with this. But for now, look at this. Unrecoverable UI error. Matt, come on, man. Let's take a screenshot of this and send feedback. Send feedback button doesn't work. Reload. All right, I just paid for this and it already gave me a bug. I don't understand. Like, all of these apps just are super buggy. Like CMUX was just crashed on me. I just tried BridgeMind for the first time and I got an UI error. Like, what's going on? Okay, let's launch Claude and see if this will work this time. So I can launch multiple tabs like this. Can I move this down here? Yeah, there you go. Okay. We want to go into the developer directory and then go into the macOS and then go into the watchdog. Boom, there you go. Okay. BridgeMind doesn't work at all, someone said. Well, so far, I mean, you gave me that bug, but it's working as of right now. We'll keep testing it. I think I should probably just test all of them, right? Like, I'll test. Someone said today is World's Bug Day. Yeah. Is it actually though? Because if it is, that would be funny. But maybe I should just test all of them out, right? I know that MexBlade also has an AD, and yeah, maybe we could test that out. All right, I'm gonna have to put that prompt here again from Spokenly. So let's grab that and put it in here as a goal. Mike is making stuff said, as a man who has been building interfaces and Electron apps, if your product can't even shout on its way up, I already wrote you off. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. I took a screenshot of that bug and I'll send it to Matt from BridgeMind, but we'll see. Hopefully it will be fine for the rest of the night. I wonder what this does. Oh, this just opens like all these different age. Oh, look at this. It just crashed again. No way, dude. Okay, at least I didn't lose anything. But why does this keep happening? I can set custom skills, layer extra focus areas onto bridge. Enabled skills append a short instruction to the system prompt for for every new conversation. Security review, UI/UX, polish, test coverage. Okay. And then ready when you are. Hey, what can you do? How's it going?
Hey, what are we getting up to today?
I don't know. I just downloaded this. What can you do?
Oh, lots of stuff. I can run and talk to coding agents like Claude or Codex, get work going, review terminals, help you set up tests, troubleshoot errors, scan code for security issues, build plans, and I can also help you with UI polish, docs, performance, or test.
Can you see all these terminals that I have open?
Sure. Let me check your workspace and see what terminals are available. Yep, I can see them. You've got 4 terminals open. One's a Claude agent, one looks like a shell, and the other 2 are Claude agents as well.
Okay, so on the top left agent, I want the agent to conduct an in-depth review of all the macOS apps that I have and determine which ones are complete and ready to deploy to the App Store and which ones need more work.
Nice. That's a solid goal. I'll first see what's in your workspace and then get Claude into a review.
Wait, can't you just give Claude that instruction to have it do that? Hello?
Hey there. Welcome back. What are we jumping into today?
Bro. Okay,
Hey.
I'm not gonna use you anymore. Bro, close this, okay? Yeah, we don't need that. Conduct an in-depth review of all the macOS apps on the macOS directory and determine which apps are ready to deploy to the App Store and which apps need additional work to be 100% ready to deploy to the App Store. Nice. All right, now I want to take a look at the developer directory and see what other apps we got there that we're gonna need to work on. So we have client work, data dumps, design components, dev tools and scripts, games, browser extensions, AI agents, macOS apps. That one is working on that. Okay, we got iOS apps. We need to look into that as well. Your audio is bad. Now it's better. So someone said, oh, my mom. She said the audio was bad before, but now it's better. She said it in Portuguese. Is it bad, guys? Was it bad before? Is it good now? I didn't change anything, so I don't know. Okay, let's try here. Let's go into the iOS apps folder and let's launch an agent in here. Oh, that didn't go into there. That's fine. Conduct an in-depth review of all the apps in the iOS apps directory and determine what apps are ready to deploy to the App Store and which ones need additional work to be 100% ready to deploy to the App Store. Output a complete list of all the apps that are ready and the apps that are not ready and why. Shout out to my mom, Anna, in the chat. Okay, now on this bottom agent here, I want to work on the No Sleep Lab website because it definitely needs more work. Look at this. I want to have screenshots of all the apps here. So far, only a few apps have screenshots, and I need these screenshots to be better. Also, I don't need this Klepper prop house thing here. So we're gonna remove that one. Let's see which other ones we don't want on here. This folder painter icon, like all of these ones that just show the icon. I don't know. We either need to keep the icons or we keep the screenshots, you know? Or we do both. I think maybe both is the best approach, right? Maybe we replace these little icons down here with the actual icon for the app. And then here we have the screenshot. So let's have it work on that. Please work on improving the No Sleep Lab collection. I need all of the apps to have a screenshot of the app as the preview and you need to replace those library icons to the icon for the actual app's icon. So for example, right now the artificial watch website has a screenshot for it. The Bear Out app has a screenshot. Aware has a screenshot. A lot of the other apps don't. Like for example, One-on-One just has the icon as the preview. We should put the icon where the current like text icon is, right next to the text One-on-One. The icon for the apps should go there instead of that library icon. And we should have the actual like preview of the app with a screenshot. Additionally, remove the Clapper Prop House application from the collection. Okay, that's submitted. Let's read the chat here. So Pro Baller Jake said, told you bro, I had to, oh yeah, I already read that. King Social Media said, W mom in the chat, that's support. Hell yeah. She's just on the in the other room. She's visiting me for a week, and she's leaving on Tuesday, so that's why I didn't stream today, because I spent the whole day with her. Kinch Cat said, for UI, do you use Claude only or Claude plus Figma make workflow? I only use Claude. I don't work with Figma. My mom said she's trying to learn AI. King said W. Mike is making stuff said, little pizzas, keep the icon static and screenshot appears when mouse over. Ooh, that may be a good approach actually. Let's see what it generates with this, and then maybe we could have that also happen, you know? We could try both and see which one looks nicer. Okay, so this agent is asking some questions. It's saying, app review clicks the privacy policy terms / support links, so they need a live domain before submission. Where should the legal pages live? Watchdog.mark studios by dedicated domain. We want to put this under the No Sleep Labs link. So let's go in here. Oops. Okay, chat about it. The URL for the project needs to go under the No Sleep Lab website, or the URL and the policy pages and everything else for the project. There you go. We also probably should get a URL for the No Sleep Lab. What happened here? We split this into 2 pages. Let's bring that back. Where is that? Oh, we don't need this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I close every other tab? Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. It by now, guys, I would have been asleep. I'm awake right now because I needed a live stream. So bear with me. But we should be able to get this music back on. Let's just click over here. And I need to go to Cloudflare to get a domain ASAP. So let's do that. And let's get the music back on too. Music is right here. There we go. Some other things I was taking a look at today. I was looking into like the new prompt engineering guidelines and like, you know, prompting guidelines for Fable 5 and Opus 5. And I was asking Opus to kind of summarize those things to me. And I wanted to share this with you guys because if you guys are vibe coding, you need to know about this. Mom, if you're watching this, you want to know about this. Let me grab this domain really quick, and then we're going to go over these best practices and guidelines from Anthropic. Mike is making stuff said, I should say I am old, so my taste isn't entirely current. That's totally fine, man. Hey, I always appreciate some, you know, feedback from a experienced person. Okay, How do we buy a domain over here? I don't want to put this on the stream because like I'm scared that I'm gonna leak something. But basically, guys, I am just buying a domain on Cloudflare. And by the way, where do you guys usually buy domains? Do you guys buy it on Cloudflare or Namecheap or somewhere else? I am the if it's ugly but it works, it's fine. Yeah, I get that. That's you know, that's usually fine. Okay. We're gonna be able to get this. Yes, it's available. No Sleep Lab. Or did I call it No Sleep? Yeah, No Sleep Lab. All right, I'm gonna get this. I need to be fast before one of you guys catches it before I do. All right, I own the domain now. I got it. NoSleepLab.com. I think that's kind of a fire name. You know, we're here at 12:10 a.m. vibe coding all these apps for the No Sleep Lab. It just makes sense. Boom, there you go. We got it. Let's go. Let's go. So we'll connect the Vercel to this. Let's see if we can get that connected. So right here, I'm using Vercel for hosting. Let's add a custom domain. It wants me to purchase the domain with them, huh? Interesting. I wonder how much they would have charged me. Oh, not available. Yeah, so just got it. Let's see what it would have been for nosleeplabs.com. Is it cheaper or more expensive? Oh, it's not available. So No Sleep Labs, it's a thing. Oh, look at that. I just saved so much money with one S, and it's shorter too. Okay, how do I connect this? Let's try to figure this out. I've connected before. I've connected Cloudflare domains before to Vercel, so it shouldn't be that complicated. I usually just click add custom domain, but now it's wanting me to buy one. Okay, let's go to domains here. Add existing. There you go. That's how you do it. NoSleepLabs.com. Add domain. There you go. Domain added. Okay. Now we need to connect this via Cloudflare, right? I'm pretty sure there's a way to quickly do this here. Or maybe we just tell our agent to do it. Maybe we should just have the agent do. Oh wait, is it already connected? No. Oh, I put the wrong domain. I put it with the S. Can't believe I did that. Okay, let's edit that. Edit, remove. I was looking at the one with the S and then put it in with the S. Does it make more sense with the S? Someone said, what subs do you currently have? Are you on the Claude 100 or 200 max plan? And what about your ChatGPT sub? I have 2 Claude max subscriptions. I'm paying $400 a month for Claude, and I just paid for BridgeMind. That's $20 a month, and I'm also paying for Vercel, another $20 a month. I have a Kimmy subscription, but that's free because Kimmy gave it to me for free. What else do I have? I pay for like Google Workspace. That's like $500 a month because I have like, I think 70 terabytes with Google Drive. for my video editing agency. And I have a bunch of other subscriptions. I guess we don't really have to go into all of them, but for vibe coding specifically, I have 2 Claude Max subscriptions with Claude, yeah. And then I also have like Grok, but I don't really use that. All right, let's add an existing domain, nosleeplab.com. Add domain. Sorry, late to the question. I buy my server and domains with Hostinger. Makes sense. Hostinger seems to be a good option, and it's cheap as well, and it just works. I really like how I've been able to just use Vercel for all my projects. BridgeSpace wants to record your screen. Interesting. All right, for some reason this is not giving me like the option to just connect via Cloudflare like I've done before. Maybe if we go into the overview, if we click here, does it go? No. We'll have an agent work on this. Let's answer these questions from this one agent. It's asking Watchdogs in-app privacy / terms links must resolve or app review auto rejects. NoSleepLab.com is available and unregistered. Let's chat about this. I just purchased the NoSleepLab.com domain. Please connect the nosleeplab.vercel.app website to the domain I just bought. All right, this guy also has some questions. And then King Social Media said, so you're not using 5.60 at all? No, I'm only using Opus 5 and Fable 5. Honestly, right now I'm only using Opus 5. It's the best model. Anthropic said that like you should use Fable 5 and Opus 5. You use Fable 5 for like planning, but like honestly, I've just been loving Opus 5. I've just been using Opus 5. It has such good usage. Like I've vibe coded so many apps on yesterday's live stream, and I'm only at 15% usage. So yeah, I'm only using Anthropic right now. For some reason, when I build and choose to use Tiny MCE, Hostinger seems to be the one I rarely have issues with. Security layers seem to just provision better. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I should probably try it out. Black Mamba is here. He said, hello, brother. What's up? What's up, Black Mamba? Yo, welcome to the stream, man. Let's see how we're doing in terms of like viewers with our stream count application that we've built. 15 viewers. Let's go. Yo, it's past midnight and you guys are here. I appreciate you all for being here. If you haven't left a like yet on the stream, please leave a like to support and get more people in here. I'm gonna drop a poll here and make sure you guys are actually liking the stream and interacting. So, have you liked the stream yet? Yes. No, but I will now. Let's go. All right, let's get back to our vibe coding here. This agent has some questions. macOS screenshots need screen recording permission for BridgeSpace. Okay, yes, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you, Matt from BridgeMind. Let me open my settings here and give you access to my entire computer and my life. All right, there you go. Oh, quit and reopen? No, we'll try that later. Let's see. I'll grant it. Keep going. Recommended. Okay. I just granted it. Let's see if it will be able to do those screen recordings that we need. Well, it's 9:30 a.m. for me. Oh, that makes sense, dude. Where are you from? I'm in Florida. Let's see the results from this agent right here. I'm gonna need some more water. That is a problem. Okay, so this agent found a lot of things. Let's see what it found. So ready, Bear Owl is ready. Swipe clean, best engineering health of the 7. So we probably should finish up swipe clean. Baby HQ, code complete native app, receipt log, cleanest secret hygiene, vitality, furthest from shippable despite building, UI prototype, abandoned. Guys, I built this app, Genius AI Keyboard, like when GPT 3 came out, like when we were still like copy and pasting our code from ChatGPT into like Xcode to build apps. I've built this Genius AI keyboard, and literally OpenAI copied our app. So we were basically making no money from it. We took it down, but like I think we can still find the product launch video on Product Hunt. And literally OpenAI copied our app idea. Let me find it here. BridgeMind is asking for permission to access everything. Where is it? Genius AI keyboard. Is it not on Product Hunt anymore? Maybe it's not. Is it on my profile? It's also not. I think I have like another profile on Product Hunt that it was under. I'll find it though. I'll find it. Here. This is it. This is it. I don't even know why it's on these websites, but this was it. And essentially, like, it's a keyboard with AI. We were using the GPT API to let you use, you know, AI on your phone from the keyboard. And maybe we should just build this back up and just put it up on the App Store, right? Look, it's down from the App Store now, but this is how it looked. And I built it with my friend Corwin Buzzard. He's a software developer. And, you know, we put a lot of effort into this. Look, it was because back then, like, you couldn't just tell Claude to build an entire app for you and it wouldn't get it right, you know? You would have to, like, iterate and, like, really work through to get it to a good point. Okay. Someone else said, Black Mamba said he's from India. That's dope, dude. Mike is making stuff said, BridgeMind, I think I saw they had a patch for a render scheduler that didn't work very well. Don't remember exactly, don't use it, but I think it was a version rollback thing. A render scheduler? What is that? King Social Media. How is BridgeMind comparing to CMUX so far? Similar experience or noticeable difference? So honestly, as of now, I've had a UI render issue with BridgeMind, but it didn't really close or crash fully. So that is good, you know. I think it's been a better experience as of now, but I haven't pushed it that much. It seems like this agent right here is opening all of our apps and taking screenshots. Like it just opened Battery Buddy and now it opened Catch. So it's gonna be opening all of these apps that I've built in the past to take screenshots of them. And it's asking for permission. Like, look, dev launch. These are all apps that I've built and they're completely open source on my GitHub today. As I start pushing them out to people on the App Store, on the Apple App Store, I'm gonna take them down from my GitHub and they're only gonna be, you know, they're gonna be paid apps. That's the goal here, is to make 100 apps, because the App Store literally just pushes your apps for you. So my theory is that if I put out 100 apps on the App Store, at least one is gonna make some money, or you know, some of them are gonna make money. And then by having so many of these apps, ideally I would make some money from these. How is BridgeMind comparing? Okay, I already answered that. It prioritizes frames, visual renders, and compute and source them in the task list for the GPU. Oh, is that what I was like opening and it was crashing? I'm probably just gonna use this right here for now. The like this workspace view, you know, and maybe I'll launch some other workspaces for different projects, but it was bottlenecking, things causing conflict and freezing, crashing. Oh, I see. Yeah, as of now, I mean, I had that render issue, but it's working fine right now. I have to get more used to using it and then see if I get more problems with it. We'll see. All of these apps keep opening and closing super fast here on my screen. Footage calculator. Okay, for this guy right here that he kind of finished working and he gave me the results. He has a recommended order. Rotate this Anthropic key, enroll an Apple developer program. I'm gonna do this probably this week. Ship bear out first, swipe clean second. I want him to do like a full in-depth review of the swipe clean app to make sure it's actually like 100% ready to go. So let's give it a go. I want you to conduct an in-depth review of the swipe clean app and determine what could be improved, what needs to be fixed, what else we need to build out so this is 100% ready to get approved on the first submission to the App Store. Make sure to follow all the best practices for iOS development in 2026. Make sure to build out any like privacy policy pages or terms of service pages that we need, any websites or anything else that we need for this application. We got, wait, hold on. We got Nick in here, guys. Let's go, Nick. Yo, thanks for joining the stream, dude. I was watching you today. You were grinding hard. You're grinding, man. I really look up to you. You're really putting the hours. I wish I could put all those hours. You know, I'm a dad. I run a full agency making like $40,000 a month on top of doing this. So it's hard for me to like put all of my energy into live streaming and vibe coding, but this is what I'm passionate about, and I really see a future in my life where I have all of these apps that are making some money through the App Store, and that's what I'm working towards. I was working towards that for a while now without live streaming, and watching you guys, watching Matt from BridgeMind, watching Max Blade and Tommy and all these guys in this space really inspired me to, you know, put in the hours live streaming while I'm vibe coding. Since I was vibe coding anyways without the camera on, I might as well just turn on the camera and, you know, connect with more people in the space. So right now we got these 4 agents working on these apps. This one on the right is gonna work on the swipe clean app. The swipe clean app is an app that helps you clean your camera roll on your phone. So there is this really famous app. It's called, I think, Swipe Wipe, and it costs money, and I've downloaded it before. I paid for this app before, and it's a super simple app, and I wanted to keep using it, but it's a monthly subscription, and so I just vibe coded it, right? And now I have the same exact app that I vibe coded with like 3 prompts maybe like 3 months ago, and it was just sitting on my phone, not getting used on my GitHub, you know? And so I want to put it out there to compete with the Swipe Wipe that is a monthly subscription. I could charge like less than them and get some of those, you know, some of those customers, because, oh, it just got ghost mark over here. So my whole screen now has this watermark. This is how ghost mark works. It adds a watermark to your entire screen. So I have all these apps, you know, that I've built, and I have way more ideas for more apps to build. I've been looking into like what apps are trending by using trend, why does I keep opening the wrong one? Trendapps.dev to see like what to build. And there are so many apps making a ton of money, and they're so easy to build. I could just grab a pie, you know, a slice of the pie. That's the idea here, and it's gonna work. I know it's gonna work because I've released Genius AI keyboard on the App Store before, and we've made money with it. And you know, there's no reason why it wouldn't work, especially if I'm vibe coding every day, live streaming, and that's what we're gonna be up to. So look at all these apps that are making money, right? So if I go here and I change the category to like utilities, these apps are so easy to build, and they're making millions. Let's find Swipe Wipe. Look at this. Swipe Wipe is making 300K a month. Let me log into my account so we can see more details. Now, one-on-one just launched here. Let me close this ghost mark because now it's gonna get screenshots of all these apps with the watermark, and that's not what we want. Okay, let's log into Trend Apps here and take a look. So look at this, Swipe Wipe making $1 million a month. Is that right? Yeah. It's insane. You know, such a simple app making $1 million a month. It means that there's a huge market for this. Let's while all these agents are working on taking screenshots of these apps and building these apps out, I want to read these articles from Anthropic on the best guidelines for vibe coding. So I gave the articles to Claude and had it summarize it for me, and then I was asking some questions. But essentially, like, what I've learned is that it's kind of hard to read when all these apps are getting launched. Like, look, this other one just got launched. But anyways, what I've learned mostly from reading the article and like this summarization is that the biggest theme is that prompting is inverted now. Before, you had to like be really thorough and really say in detail what you wanted the agent to do, but now, like, you don't need to be super thorough. You don't need to give step-by-step, you know, guidelines to the agent. The more broad you are, the better the agent's gonna work. It knows what tools to use. It's like smarter than us, you know what I mean? So if you just say like, make sure this app is ready to deploy to the App Store, it knows what it needs to do. You don't need to like go into like all the steps of what it actually needs to do. And I'm kind of still doing that a little bit. I need to get more used to like letting the agent do its thing and then reviewing and making sure it did everything that it needed to do. But Opus 5 is just so good. You can really trust it. It's saying fundamentals didn't change, but now table stakes. Be explicit. If you want above and beyond, ask for it. The show it to a colleague with no context test still holds. I didn't really understand that, so I was asking for clarification on that. We'll look into that next. Explain why long docs go at the top, query at the bottom. So you know, whenever you paste like a long document for it to review, you should ask for the quote extraction first and then give it your prompt. I've been doing this wrong. I've been giving my prompt first and then pasting like the document, but apparently you're supposed to do the opposite. I do this a lot for like emails, you know. Tell it what to do, not what not to do. Okay, so then I gave it the best practices for Claude Fable 5 and Opus 5, and I asked for the differences when using them, and it says that For Opus 5, it works well with existing Opus 4.8 prompts. And Fable 5, you know, doesn't like the descriptive instructions. For Opus 5, in terms of verification, it's set to remove your verification instructions. And for Fable 5, it has to add explicit self-verifications. In terms of the sub-agents, Cap and Dampen do not use sub-agents to verify your own work. And for Fable 5, use them frequently, async, long-lived, non-blocking. Thinking mode on by default. And for Fable 5 is always on. Turn length is normal on Opus 5, and it's on Fable 5 is minutes per request. And there are no refusals with Opus 5, or no special ones. Fable 5 won't do a lot of like cyber work, so if you want to do like cybersecurity work, use Opus 5. The context window is 1 million for Opus, and doesn't say it on the article for Fable, but I'm pretty sure it's 1 million as well. Where the failure modes generally differ. I don't know why this keeps opening my thing. Oh, my friend Corwin is on here. What's up, Corwin? I shouted you out, man. I talked about Genius AI keyboard that we built together. You got a comment, man. Opus 5 problems are inflation, longer responses, longer written files, more narration, more self-correction commentary, more sub-agents. Wow, okay. And then I was asking about that show it to a colleague thing that I didn't really understand. And it says show it to a colleague is a test. Are you guys familiar with this test? The Docstream Cloud is a brilliant new hire who has zero context on your norms. So before you blame the model, hand your prompt to a person who doesn't know the project and ask them to do the task from the text alone. If they would have to ask you a clarifying question, the model is guessing at the same gap. Is the cheapest debugging tool in the guide. Oh, I see. And then I asked for like prompts to like just improve my prompts in general, and like what they're telling us to use, you know, and it gave me some of the quality boosters from the Anthropic article. So it said, you know, the above and beyond modifier, create an analytics dashboard, include as many relevant features and interactions as possible. Go beyond the basics to create a fully featured implementation. So saying these things, like telling the model to go beyond, above and beyond, still is useful if you wanted to actually do that. Give the reason, not just the request. So I'm working on X for who it's for. They need what the output enables. With that in mind, request. Yeah, giving a context. Ground long doc work in quotes. Oh yeah, I already do that. Structured research. Search for this information in a structured way. Oh, what's going on here? These agents are like doing a bunch of crazy things. Like, look, I just opened this app, and now I just opened this one, and now I just opened this one. This agent that's taking screenshots for the No Sleep Lab, maybe I should just let this run overnight, because like it just taking over my computer. These guys are working hard. This one revealed everything. Let's see. It's still auditing the apps, but it gave me an output here. Let's see. Oh, look, another one just opened, sound deck settings, but there's nothing in this. So like a lot of these apps need improvement. Look at this one. Okay. I think I'm gonna let this run, guys. I'm gonna let this rip, because I can't use my computer with all of this running. We can keep looking into this. Structured research. Search for this information in a structured way. As you gather data, develop several competing hypotheses. Track your confidence levels. Look, this is a really good prompt from Anthropic on how to have Cloud Code do research for you. All these prompts came straight from Anthropic, guys, from their best practices, new prompt guiding guides. Look at this. We have so many apps getting opened right now. This is insane. All these apps that I built: Afterburn, Battery Buddy, Haze, Tempo, Cannery, Tile Windows. Like, I've built so many apps throughout years of vibe coding, and I just deployed them on GitHub. I have them on my computer. Sometimes I use them. Some of them I use every day. Some of them I haven't used in a really long time. Anti-slop block. Oh, look at this. This is the big one for your kind of work. It's a full front-end aesthetic snippet. You tend to converge toward... Oh my god, this keeps opening my settings. I don't know why. Now we got two. Okay. You tend to converge towards generic on-distribution outputs, and front-end design. This creates what users call the AI slop aesthetic. Stop doing that, Claude. Avoid this. Make creative, distinctive front ends that surprise and delight. Focus on typography, color and theme, motion. Avoid generic AI generated aesthetics. This is really useful. I'm gonna put all of these prompts in our Discord. I created a Discord for our community. Is under the artificial watch name. I don't know if that's what I should call it. Maybe I should just call it Mark Santos Discord. I don't know. I made it under the artificial watch name. Dude, I can't even use my computer because Claude is just opening all of these apps. But I want to give you guys all of these prompts. Like, look, this is super useful. Let me open the community here. I'm literally the only one on here. I created a prompt submission page. That's where I'll drop it. I'll just put all of this in there. Boom. If you guys want to join this, let me put the link in the chat for you guys. Copy this. Let me go to the live stream. Let's check how we're doing. Is anyone in here? You guys are lurking. You guys are lurking hard. I haven't even looked at the chat. Let's see. What effort level are you using for the majority of your apps and games? I'm using high. And there's a reason why, you know, Valve's AI has determined that the high level is the best for the majority of the things you do. I've posted about this on my X. I can show you guys. You should be using high if you're using Opus 5 as your daily driver. Let me see if I reposted it. I ran these tests with Opus 5 yesterday. Look at this. Opus 5 Max duck riding bike results versus Opus 5 High. And like, there's not that big of a difference. Honestly, I kind of like the Opus 5 High more. And look at this. Medium actually performs better for like specific tasks. If you ask for Claude to do one specific thing for you, it's gonna do that specific thing without touching other things. If you run... Uh-oh. Why did my screen just